Okay, thank you. Miss Emilia Jemfi.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, please.
My name is Emilia Jinfi. I'm currently not working, but I'm hopeful.
Great. God will see us through, okay?
Amen. Thank you.
Never been discouraged. He's
Oh,
preparing a good position and a good job for you.
amen. Thank
Let's
you,
keep the
sir.
faith. Let's keep the faith always alive.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
Sure. Mr. Emmanuel Amate.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, senior.
My name is Emmanuel Amakan Yamate. I'm with the University of Ghana Medical Center as a senior supply officer.
Great. You're welcome, senior.
Thank you, sir.
Ejerick Auku.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, senior.
My name is Eric Euku. I'm the PR officer for Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, PURC, Western Regional Office.
Senior,
I'm
you're
offering this
welcome.
course. Yeah, thank you.
You are, I know you, so I yeah, but takwado for yet
Yes, sir.
All
Well,
right.
sir.
Thank you so much. Many
Thank
them
you.
line. Good.
Well, sir. Thank you.
Why, yeah. Madam Eunice Eleplem. Mami Eunice. Mami you. Mami you. All right. Hajia Fati Osma. Fati Osma.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Eunice, you have the floor.
Okay, so I'm Eunice Eliklim Alovo. I work with Best Assurance, Head of Financial Institutions. I'm studying procurement because I'm hoping to switch jobs very soon.
Okay. You are praying it works.
Amen.
Do you have any sibling working with NHI?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Fideli. Osma, you are ready. Hajia, please go. Okay, so go for it. Hajia, your lines. I don't know whether are you in Mecca now? Are you in Mecca now? Hello.
So say.
Yeah, please, we are waiting for you. Hey, your network.
So
Your network is bad. Let me go and come back. Oh, it's still not better. So let me go and come back. Fatih. Fideli.
good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon, dear.
I'm Fidel Kudahe.
Oh, it's Fidel
Doc, my
rather.
expectation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm in private, sector. And
Okay.
usually anytime I have courses with public procurement, I don't really enjoy the course because I don't see what I take much. But this time around, I really want to get much so that I can also implement that particular act, not fully, but at least a little bit of it into where I'm working. I'm the procurement executive, a biscuit
So,
manufacturing company, CBL. Yes.
and then I think we need to come and organize training for you guys.
Okay, that will be fine.
If that will be fine.
Yeah, that will be.
Okay, so we'll talk off air.
Okay, okay.
Right,
Thank you,
so
sir.
that since you want to be abreast and have much impact or knowledge in procurement, you have time to discuss how best you can also get that knowledge. This module we are supposed to meet 6 times before the exam, and I don't think that your expectation as the way you want to grab the procurement will be that much. So I'll urge you
Mhm.
that after this session, all the lapses or all the areas that you think you wanted to capture and it wasn't
Yeah.
captured, you should share with us so that we can meet you halfway for you to get understanding very well. So you
Okay.
should have it in mind that you are in a safe place, okay? So you shouldn't be troubled.
Right.
You
Okay.
you
Thank
get
you, Doc.
yourself well sorted, okay?
All right. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, GCTU is full of providing um, insightful knowledge.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a product of GCTU, so I understand what I'm saying.
That- That's fine.
Okay, sure. So welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, Fiona, Lai,
Hi, Doc. Good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Fiona Lai. I work with ENI Ghana. I'm a contract administrator.
Okay, Fiona, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Miss Francisca Quenu,
Doc, good afternoon.
good afternoon.
Then please, I'm Francisca Queen. I work at Zonatech Ghana Limited. I'm the with the procurement department as the clearing lead. I hope to broaden my knowledge and understanding and generally the procurement practices and all other related issues under procurement. So that is my expectation for this particular time. Thank you, Doc.
Great, great. Your expectation will be met, okay?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Frank Newman.
Hello, sir.
Yes, boss.
Yes, please. So I am Jojo Frank Newman. I work as a fleet manager for Asida Mobility.
Okay. Mr. Gabriel Richard Nati.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Gabriel Richard Nate, an administrator at HSK Cluster Limited. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Godfred Kudo.
Yes, Doc. Please, the name is Godfred Kudo, and
Kudo.
I work as yes, sir. I work as a creative designer with Clocksack Television, and I look forward to building my portfolio in procurement management for prospects in the procurement field. Thank you very much,
Great.
sir.
Great. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Haredazi.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Sir, please, I'm Harriet Dazi. I work with National Commission of Small Arms and Light Weapons as stores and inventory officer.
Harriet, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Harry Boatin.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, senior.
I'm Harry Yamoah. I work with MSC Ghana Limited as a logistics officer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Harun Hamdia.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon.
I'm Amdi Harun. I work at Takrady, Ghana Port and Harbour Authority, Takrady, as a security personnel.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Ishmael Ado.
Hello, Doc. The place I'm Ishmael Ado. I'm with NIA as an administrator, and I'm offering this course to enlighten myself through the Public Procurement Act. Thank you.
Great. You're welcome, senior.
Thank you.
Miss Ivy Mensah.
Doc, good afternoon. Please, I remain, sir. Work with Consolidated Bank as a teller. I just want to switch role in future.
You're welcome, Madam Ivy. Joanna Echiampon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my lady.
My name is Johnny Champon. I work with DKT International Ghana as their Assistant Manager Procurement Department.
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Miss Josephine Amoah.
Good afternoon, Doc. My
Good
name is
afternoon.
Yamoah. I work with Western Serene Atlantic Hotel, Takrady. I'm the Assistant Front Office Manager. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Judy.
Hi, Doc. Good afternoon. My name is Judy Ajay. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into shipping of body splashes from the USA. Thank you.
Judy, I think I have to also share the book with you. So
I'll
let's
be
talk after.
very
Okay.
grateful, Doc. I'll be
All
very
right.
grateful. Thank you in
So
advance.
keep me posted. One come and we have a few.
Me Pacho Mekayo, Wadaroma.
Good. All right, sure. Me that's it. Lisa.
Hello, Doc. My name is
Yeah.
Abuachutufo. I work with Prestige Group as an administrator. I'm studying procurement because I want to enlighten my knowledge when it comes to things of procurement and supply chain. Thank you.
Great. Great. Miss Loretta.
Hello, Doc. Good
Yes.
afternoon.
Good afternoon,
My
my
name
dear.
is Piao. I work at Ghana Publishing Company Limited as a production supervisor, as well as a proofreader. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
Logan Ewa. Logan, we can't hear anything. Can you check the background for us?
Doc,
Yes,
my name is
it's
Lo.
better now.
I work at Hope College as a music teacher. I want to gain additional qualification and then broaden my career opportunities in the future.
Consider it done. You are welcome. Mr. Martin Edupo.
Hello, dog. Good afternoon, dog.
Good afternoon, senior.
I'm Martin Aduko. I work at the Ghana Civil Service. I'm a English welfare manager. Thank you.
Great. Melody. Melody. Nanaya Ansa Akufu.
Hello, Doc. Good evening.
Good evening, senior.
My name is Nanayao Ansa Ikufu, and I work with the receivership. I work with the transport department, and what um, I'm studying this model because I would like to broaden my knowledge base in procurement and supply chain management. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Norris Mensah. Norris Mensah.
Yes, Doc, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, senior.
Okay, so my name is Norris Mensah Forsen. I work with Moria Education. We deal in UC Mass, STEM Robo, IMAS, Quick Mass, etc. We also deal in books. So I am the head of school segment, sir.
Hey, you're lying.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, boss.
Yes, I said I work with Moria Education Limited.
Okay. Your line is not helping.
Corporate schools, please.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Pamela.
Yes, Doc. Doc, please, good afternoon.
Good
So
afternoon.
the name is Pamela Vera from Pong. I'm with the
Manson.
National, yes. So I'm with the National Commission for Civic Education, NCCE, as a civic educator. I've been reading procurement and supply chain throughout my education portfolio or career, and I didn't want to switch. So I want to further continue with the studying of procurement and supply chain, hoping that one day I would find my feet in that field. So currently, I'm a civic educator. Thank you.
Thank you. You are there already.
Amen.
Good. Mr. Patrick Owusu.
Hi, Doc. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, senior.
Yeah, so my name is Patrick Owusu-Adade, and I work with Huawei Technologies as the project procurement manager.
Great. You are welcome, senior. Emmanuel Kobi.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, senior.
Yes. So please, I work with Sonapa Ghana Limited. We are into the production of corrugated cartons. Yes. So anything boxing things up for export for the local market. Work with pharmaceutical companies, food processing companies, you name it. Anything you want to box, we work with them. And I'm studying this course to understand supply chain as a whole. I have interest and passion in supply chain, and I got to realize every little function or every little thing we do is some way, somehow a part of a supply chain. There are those on top of the chain, and there are those below the chain, and I want to broaden my knowledge on that and understand things better.
Perfect. You are welcome, senior.
Thank you.
Mr. Samuel Atiza. Yes, about good afternoon. Good afternoon, senior.
Yeah, my name is Samuel Atija. I'm a former staff of Pan Africa Ghana Limited. Yeah, into heavy equipment. So I was in charge of consignment stock at Newmont site. So I've resigned about 2 years ago. I've now worked with HSK cluster as an operation leader. HSK cluster is into import and export of construction equipment and mining support. So that's where I currently work with.
Great. Great. You are welcome, senior.
Thank you, boss.
Sedako Clue. Sedako.
Good afternoon, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the
my
name
name
right?
is. Yeah, you've tried.
Oh, okay.
My name is Sedenko Klu.
Sedako Clue.
Yes, I work with the BFS Global. BFS Global is the world's largest service providers that works for government and diplomatic missions. And I'm there as a senior operations lead.
Oh, okay.
So I ventured into this program to be able to position myself at the heart of organizations, to know how they survive, grow, and then compete. Thank you.
Great. You are welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
Miss Selena Dankwa. Selena Dankwa. Obed Davido. Obed.
Yes, good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon, boss.
Yeah, my name is Obed Davido Siame. I work the boss as the assistant supply chain manager. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Selena.
Okay, sir. Please, I'm Selina Obidia Bada. I work with Republic Bank as an administrative officer. So the need for procurement is I have my own business aside the banking work. So to gain more insight on procurement, the purchasing and supply of goods and services. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, please.
You said you
So
have your
that's
own
the.
business, right?
Please come again.
You said you have your own business.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So that's
I
fine. You are
deal
welcome.
in residence and canopy stables and all that. So that's why the need for steady procurement.
Great, great, great. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Stephanie. Stephanie, we are waiting for you. Who is using the username user? At this juncture, I want you to use your real name so that you can be easily be identified. However, I'll be taking roll call. So if I reach your turn and the name is user, I wouldn't know the person that I need to call or give or allocate a mark. So kindly check that for me, please. Stephanie, we are waiting for you. Okay, Stephanie is no more. Yvonne,
Hello, Doug. Good afternoon.
good afternoon, Yvonne.
Yes, sir. So my name is Yvonne Kwagbeji. I'm a fashion designer, and I also work at Ministry of Defense in the procurement directorate where I'm in charge of stores. And I will like to have more knowledge, deeper knowledge on public procurement and everything relating to supply chain management. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. Now to the rep, Daniel. Please let me know, show behind, if you've not introduced yourself and you
Hello,
want us
sir.
to.
Can you hear me now, please?
Sorry?
Hello, Doc.
Yes, boss.
Oh. I think I'm the one with the user as the name. I think I would have to change it. Yeah.
Okay, so please do.
Okay. So good afternoon, Doc. Good afternoon, colleagues.
Yeah.
My name is Samuel Kamnadanso. I work with the National Health Insurance as a senior officer, corporate affairs.
No, opposition. At the head office, right?
Yes, please.
I just resigned from NHI, so I understand some of these positions. Oh, senior colleague, that's nice.
Thank you.
So let's talk off air, okay?
Sure, sir, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry I was unable to unmute earlier. Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, please, Steph.
Okay, this is Stephanie Dumorgan, and I work with Springboard. Thank you.
Please ask Stephanie. You work with Springboard
Come
as
again,
what?
please.
Please, you work with Springboard as what, please?
Hello?
Yeah, your position there. Your position as Springboard. Hello. Okay. Elizabeth Amwa.
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
please. Yeah, I was asking your position as what? Stephanie?
Okay. Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm a client success specialist, please. Thank
Okay,
you.
that's fine. You're welcome. Uh, Elizabeth Amwa.
Hello,
Madam
Doc.
Elizabeth Amwa. Yeah.
Hello, Doc. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mami Lizzie.
Please, I'm Elizabeth Amwa. Currently not working, but I'm an entrepreneur working with selling in. I deal in personal care products, toiletry, and etc. Thank
Okay.
you.
You also need one of my books, so contact me, okay, after class.
Okay, Doc.
Or,
Thank you so
or you
much.
can contact my TA as well.
No, I'll contact you directly.
Hey, as I'm critical.
Thank you. Thank you.
Angie,
Yes, Doc.
you
Hello,
Angie,
Doc.
Angie, how can you?
Oh, please.
You know you owe me some strokes. How can you sis? I'll give you just 6 lashes. And I know after that you'll be fine. So can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, thank you, Doc. So my name is Angela Maria Tevia. I'm the regional rep for Jata Cement Limited. And I'm also into marketing and
That's
sales.
nice.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's why you always find yourself busy.
Yes, Doc.
But that shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be the case at all, Angie.
Yes, Doc.
Anyway, you are welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good. Nana Kwame Edu.
Hello, Doc. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, senior.
Okay, so please, my name is Papa Kwame Wk2. I work with Belshore Limited. We supply degreasers for oil companies, and we do detergents as well. I'm the procurement manager, and I'm taking this course just to widen my knowledge on supply
No, no,
chain.
no, no. Change the statement. Not just to. Eh,
Second
You are
again,
in
please.
part. Not just.
Okay, okay.
Eh,
So I'm undertaking this course to improve my knowledge
Fantastic.
on supply
Fantastic.
chain and also
Mm-hmm.
better the systems in my company as well, in my portfolio.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Good, 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 good. I will share some of my books with you, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Manager, you always have to lead. Angie, you are done, so your hands down. Constance,
Okay, then.
Yeah, Doc, I'm here.
please share with us.
So I'm Constance Kwame Agbedie. I work with NADMO as the district administrator for staff bank and also an assembly member.
Okay. Honorable, you are welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
So permit me to always address you as honorable, okay?
Oh, sir, I'm your student. Call me Constance.
But you are still honorable.
With small H, with small H.
It is well. It is well.
Thank you, Doc.
Good. Clifford.
Yeah. Hello, Doc. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, senior.
Yes, my name is Clifford Avia. I work with the National Petroleum Authority as a UVPF officer. Thank you.
Well, thank you. All right, so let me know those who weren't able to introduce themselves. With the exception of the class rep and my hardworking TA.
Hello, Doc. Melody here.
All right, so Danny, please go for it.
Right, so Melody is on the line. Melody, please go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Doc. I'm Melody Jomo. Please, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell
Hey, who
female.
is talking? I'm not hearing anything.
Hello, Doc. Please, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, Doc. I can hear you. Can you hear me, please?
I hardly hear you. That's my challenge.
Please, I'm Melody Jomo.
Hello?
What's going on?
Yeah,
That's much
hello,
better.
Doc. We can hear you.
Yeah, Melody.
Doc, please, can you hear me now?
Yes, please, I can.
Okay, I'm Melody Jomo. I'm an entrepreneur and I sell females' clothes. I order them from China. Thank you.
So you also have to get in touch so that I'll share the book with you, entrepreneur book. You
Okay.
read, you understand what you are doing. Okay.
All right.
It will
Yes.
guide you
Okay.
and position you well. Okay.
All right, Doc. Thank you.
All right. All right. Danny, you have the floor now.
All right, so good afternoon once again. Good
Good
afternoon, class.
afternoon. Good afternoon, senior.
Yeah. So my name is Daniel Kwote. I work with Intertech Ghana Limited. I'm a laboratory technologist.
Intertech. I know your GM, a very young guy. What's his name? I've forgotten his name.
Mr.
He
Sampson.
used, he used to head Takwa,
Yeah, it's Mr. Sampson.
Samsona. Oh,
Yes.
nickname be a friend.
Uh, I'm
Very
out to
young
find
guy.
him. Yes, he
He's very
is.
young, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, you're welcome. So, Andy,
Mm.
you have the floor. Introduce yourself, then you continue with the business for today.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Lord. My name is Andy Mintayado. I'm going to be assisting and taking you through this course for the next, I think, 4 weeks. I work with Unique Insurance Company Limited at Takrady office, and I'm also the procurement and supply management specialist with Wheeler Consults and a lot of marketing things. Anything marketing, sales, I'm there. So I'm happy to be with you guys and to share knowledge on this course. So as Doc Riley said from the beginning, this is not going to be students lecturer kind of teaching. We are going to own everything that we are going to learn. We are going to share ideas. We have a lot of industrial experts in this class. So we are going to tap into their knowledge and see how it goes. Our focus shouldn't be on the exams that we are learning to pass our exams. The exams is not going to be difficult. Everybody is going to pass ultimately. But the focus should be on understanding the course that we are learning practically so that we can boldly stand anywhere, quote PPA laws, and challenge when somebody raises an issue that is not relevant at a particular point in time. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So I shared the presentational slides on the school page today, and I also shared it with the course rep. So if you have gotten the time to go through, we have 4 sections. So what we're going to do is, then you're going to divide the class into 4 groups, and each group is going to take 1 section. And each group for the next 4 weeks is going to spearhead the interaction. You're going to prepare a presentation out of the section or the topic that you have been given. Then we will call that group to come and present their take in that. We are going to ask you questions, we are going to discuss, we are going to interact and dive deep into that particular section. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be very interactive. So at the end of the day, we came up with whatever that we are learning. So it wouldn't go to be like, oh, we came here, the lecturer came, read some slides and asked questions, and no. We are going to own everything that we're going to learn here. And by so doing, we are giving the opportunity to all of us to partake in coming out with, in practically what we are going to learn. So Dan will share or group all of us, or all of you, into 4 different groups. And for the next 4 weeks, what we are going to do is each group is going to come and present the section that you were given and your take in there. We are going to ask questions and we are going to share our views and ideas on the topic that you have been given. And at the end of the day, there's going to be an interactive kind of session rather than lecturer students kind of teaching. So that's what we are going to do. As Doc Riley said, there will be a continual assessment that's going to carry 40% of your marks, and the examination is going to take 60% of your marks. And everything is going to be purely practical. So we have to think like we are on the field. You have to think like we are on the field. We are not going to read plenty notes. We are the master's level, so we think at that level. That's why the teaching and learning is going to be in that way. So the course rep will also take an attendance every day, and it's going to carry 5% of your marks. So 5 minutes to the end of the class, 5 to 10 minutes to the end of the class, you take an attendance. Write all the names that are present at that time. We don't want people to log in just for logging in sake. We want everybody to actively participate in the class. So at the end of the day, you won't log in and leave the phone somewhere and just be doing your thing. We need to ensure that everybody actively participates in the class so that we all get the impact that we want to have at the end of the session. Also, the last day, we're going to have face-to-face on the last week 4. So the group that will get week 4 is going to present during the face-to-face interaction. Aside this, we have a lot of professional certifications that by virtue of this certificate that you're having, this master's that you're doing, Dr. Lord has really done a lot of, he has a lot of connections that at the end of the day, those that are interested in the certification, professional certifications, like CISM, Chartered Institute of Supply Chain Management, like executive masters in public procurement, and other certifications that will be posted on the group page in due course. So those that are interested, they are not compulsory. Those that are interested to belong to a professional body, those certification, the links will be shared on the page, and those that are interested will join. And I don't know, as Dr. Lord always do for the previous batches, maybe he's going to negotiate on waiver of examinations so that you'll be exempted from writing exams, then you'll be inducted into the body straightforward, or you'll be awarded a certification. I don't know, and I know he will work on that. So today section is going to be purely introduction, as we have all done. We have gotten to know ourselves. So what Dan will do next is to compile the name of all the class, their telephone number, the place of work, and the position that they are holding. You compile all the list and you share with me. Then I'll send it to Doc as he has instructed me to do. So you compile all the list. So you send your name, your place of work, and the position that you hold, then your telephone number. You send it to the course rep, and the course rep will compile all of them and share it with us. Then we also take it over from there. So today session, we will spend some few minutes to discuss the topic or the course that we're going to do, advanced public procurement. When we say public procurement, what comes to your mind? You have all heard about that name before. I mean, for nothing else, public account committee, you always watch the television and see.
Mr. Mitayado.
Yes, sir.
Before you proceed, let me use this opportunity to share a small advice with my seniors, so that after you can take the lead. I've heard whatever that you've shared with them. There will be some seminars as well, and for us to exempt you from the seminars, in fact, all the teachings or the facilitating that you'll be doing is what GCTU is doing for you guys. So if you want to have a certification in that discipline, you share everything with your rep, as Mr. Mintaya Adam rightly said. I have some small 10 advice that I want us to have it and have it at the back of our head since we are still journeying on in our daily lives. One, my first advice, and yeah, I'll finish very soon. Then you take them through.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm right.
uh, Class, please, are you with me?
Yes,
Yes,
Doc.
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Doc.
Yes, Lord.
Good.
Yes, Doc.
I've taken keen interest in your introduction that you made, and I realize that most of you are doing so well, and we want to improve. Others too, we are thinking and we are struggling and we are praying that things will fall in line with whatever that you are yearning for. However, you can't do all these things without God. So my first advice to you guys is to stay committed to God. You can't do anything without Him. So my first advice is to stay committed to God. My second advice to you, oh, yes, I know some of you may be older than me. Others too, I might be older than you. Others too, your position that you hold, I don't come near you. Others too, the kind of salary that you receive, the kind of exposure, the kind of experience, the kind of things that you've gone through or you've had in life. Maybe I've not ever even stepped or see any of that before. But yet, it is a privilege for me to stand in front of you to impart knowledge. So my second point is to respect time and season. Wherever you find yourself now, don't count yourself to be um, misfortune or unfortunate. No, you should respect the reason why you are there at that particular time. Perhaps you may thinking that, oh, you should have pursued your masters at KNUST or Legon or whoever elsewhere, but now you find yourself at GCTU. Never have it in mind that it was a mistake. You are here for a reason and a purpose. So please respect that season and that time that you are spending today. You could have shared so many things with a family, visit people, share with people, advise people, encourage people. But here you find yourself getting knowledge to impact, to improve your well being. So please, I'm begging you, let's respect time and season. My third point is let's all be disciplined and loyal to ourselves. This discipline and loyal that we are saying is what my TA rightly said. Someone will log in, put the phone somewhere or the laptop somewhere, and the person will mute and the person will start doing his own thing. You end up not even hearing anything or participating in anything, but yet he or she will tell himself that, oh, and that class is fine, pa, and then I've enjoyed the class. Meanwhile, to one tobacco crowd because all the friends are saying, so he or she needs to say something. You are not being disciplined. You are not being loyal to yourself. At the end of the day, you are the same person who is going to sit and write the exam. So ask yourself, have you been loyal to yourself? No. So let's try as much as possible to be very disciplined and loyal to ourselves. The fourth one, always remember this. Always remember to serve, but not to be served. The fact that you are manager, the fact that you are MD, the fact that you are supply officer doesn't give you the energy or the strength not to serve anyone. Leadership is full of serving. Whenever you serve, you will always be served. Whenever you serve, you will always be served. So I'm begging you, let's all do this together. I know it is not easy, but please, let's do it. It will go a long way. Let's please do it. It will go a long way. And again, easily forgive and forge on. You have to easily forgive. Yes, I know people will step on your toe. You have so many interruptions. You have so many things that you need to do. but yet people will hinder your glory. People will step on your toe. People will say a whole lot of things that what a crowd about ya. But obey then you need to forgive them and you move on. If you don't forgive, you'll be stuck at one particular place. Me try on pa kwano aba na ma keke bi a che no. Me try me fan che ne da. Me dem yese. You will stay be there. You won't go anywhere. But if you were able to forgive that person, you see that oh, I feel ni amofo. So Charlie, let me move on and progress in life. Then the next one, never and ever forget the hand that fed you. Obia baby obia drubia sebi eyo obi nso enamandam obi so nti ena odu saa pepper so no we do no. It could be your cousin, a friend, or some opportunity. Ebia nso every opportunity bia nso nyame na create that opportunity no. Never and ever forget the hand that fed you. Obi nyame ye na adom na so onye baby pepper sie na ne wie fi nimpa na said oso ne nsem no. Or nimpa na ogume no. Wo friend ko na o ma attitude. Just give yourself some time or cast your mind back when you were out from some organization and you were calling some people there to seek an advice or some assistance. Also, we fear na almost even when you go on leave, what happens? We should be very, very careful. There are so many things in life that if you position yourself for to understand what life really means, you enjoy life and you live much longer without you even knowing that some things that you've done and are contributing to this long life. So I'm begging you, never and ever forget the hand that fed you. Again, learn how to walk, talk, and dress. You're walking alone, you're talking alone, you're dressing alone, can make and unmake you. It can lead you to your promotion or it can let you unemployed or sacked or be at one particular place forever and ever. So you should be mindful about the way we dress, the way we talk, and the way we walk. Number 8, never be discouraged. Embu hwan bufia da. The time that you will discourage yourself is when you are lying in your casket. I know ato sa one room self-contained mo. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
Doc, we can hear
Yes,
you.
Doc. We can hear you.
Maybe me bobi. So the only time that you can say something or say it is finished is when you are lying in your casket. So never discourage yourself at all. And the ninth one. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, Doc.
sir.
The ninth one. Kindly pay your tax and help the less privileged. Over here, it's much important to me. Myself, if I fail to pay my tithe for 3 months, and some year to me no, come the try me tithe in Pankaye. Probably it is not intentional. But every Sunday, I get engaged in so many activities. Maybe I'll be teaching, blah blah blah. Once I meant me, I'm quite sorry. It doesn't mean that my shada, but then many so I have to make sure that I'll pay all my tithe or my debts. So please, and make sure that you help the less privileged. Some of us see nya ade ma ne mbo yen so pa de yen fan che yen che bi da. Ade na ese no e na odi bi beche. Ese o. That is when oh dear, nimpa do ko ye on tum fan ye bibia. So let's have this at the back of our head. We should try as much as possible to help the less privileged. And no and enshira wom. My last one. Be kind and humble no matter what. Be kind and humble no matter what. Yes, Nyamiadom, ya your manager. But Kai who says some manager position a ukrano. Obi di sama manager ni be pay. We MD, obi be juma ne dia kwa so someone dia pay. But yet the person is humble. Obi oye humble be an intimi and said anything. Obi an intimi be very rude. Anya humble so, or my man so. So try as much as possible to be humble, to be kind. If you get this at the back of your head, trust me, you go beyond far. You go beyond far. So I'm begging you, please just do this for me so that you can all enjoy life. You live peacefully and you will see the glory of God. This is the 10 advice that I have with you. Thank you so much. Any question, any advice, any contribution, so that Mr. Mintaya Adam will take it from there. Thank you. So I'm waiting for your feedbacks.
Thank you to Doc. Thank you so much. We
Thank
are
you very
having
much,
very.
sir.
Thank you, Doc.
Sir,
Yes, boss.
sir, please, I have a little question I will need to ask.
Good. Go ahead, please. Carol.
It's with regards to the paying of tithes. I know this is not
Mhm,
the right platform, but I want this clarification. We pay our tithes in church.
mhm,
I've done that so many years.
mhm.
But there are people in the church that they are unable to afford the tithe. They need help. The church is not willing to give them the needed help. You look at these people, they come to church some of them are trekking to church. And you have gone to give a huge sum as tithe to the church. And these people need help as well. Maybe the help that you would want to offer will not be enough for them, to make their ends meet. But if the money you are giving as tithe is given to them, it would help them a lot to make ends meet for them. What do you say about this? The church is not willing to release good amount of money to these people who are in our midst. The reverends will tell you that the Bible says the poor will always be in our midst. So paying of tithe sometimes it makes me a bit skeptical. So please, what do you say about this?
Thank you, Madam Carol. The tithing issue is between yourself and God. At the moment you look at what your pastors and other colleagues or those who call themselves God's servant or whatever, you will even stop paying tithe. Tithe is the amount of money or the glory that our living God has given. Or say, Jina Shwesa ask so mame, but some so ye a muba coupe for mame. Tisikania ukran company with you. You're supposed to give only 1% of the tenth. Yours is to go and do what your godly thing. Why would you? Those who are needy and you think that you want to help them, it's your free will. But already you pay your tithe. You've given what belongs to Caesar. What did the man away? So yeah, can say share and add there's someone show me. Yes, it's true. But do you think that the Reverend Minister, someone who says uncle from I say yes, you can equally have a fund in your institution or in your church. You can give it to some members, they will come and pay. Others, you give it to them, they won't come to church again. Nipa one day no na yedin. It's a one fan to home say, oh, this is what I want to also do for people. Me myself, I love paying people school fees because I believe that it is education who has made me who I am today. So for me to give you that money, I won't give it to you. Oh, also person called in school fees near saying, okay, let me have the bill. I'll pay and I'll give you the receipt. I might give you the money. Oh, me koya na me baba ko say, oh yeah, me to insurance ma kola ni wu. So that school fees or that education will still be pending. Yes, so we should be the year now audience ye. But if you want to concentrate on what our pastors are doing, tithe kwa ubejai, asoro kwa ubejai, because you see that And they are riding in luxury cars. They are Obia person or a minister of God. Obia person a minister. Nkɔfoɔ dodoɔ sɛn pa na wɔn sɛ sɛbe men kan fa nyɛ wei. Nkɔfoɔ dodoɔ sɛn na wɔn sɛ wɔn akɔ school ekura wɔn masters ne PhD a wɔn yɛ reverend ministers. It is hard to come by because of the luxury things that they see. Oh, economic say yeah. And some of us we have to blame ourselves. Means that there's nothing that you can say. Say oh, we say obey say into be bobo sa for away. No. If I have any issue, I should sit, kneel, and discuss with God. So to me, mama nkwa, but to me, baby, as man, I said, to me, wake up the next day. Then I catch on to me, young family. But we want to always fall on them, and they'll be giving us sweet words. You know, when ladies or women always go to church, one, I just will pay my or power, and that's on them. These are the three things, and they'll be going for all night, they'll be going for programs. Not just say, these are the three things that she needs. But money need my obey you na adwuma na oh and one man sorry oh me adwuma yi o mbedu fie na ma bre wa we nkola no and so time no ohia adwuma no there and off from 24/7 no ba sorry. So we are deceiving ourselves. We are not being loyal to ourselves. We are not being disciplined. If you want to be very disciplined and loyal to yourself, some of these things it is between you and your God. Never and ever discuss issues. I will feel say I am very sensitive with a friend. I want to end here, so that you continue, and we are not going to discuss this anymore. So the letter that you shared, kindly put it safe in a safe place. Whatever that you need, you go through your archives, you read through, then you journey on. So at this juncture, I think I have to leave everything to Andy for Andy to continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doc. In fact, well, if you are to talk about this thing here, I'd like to be closing today. And I think we have to go take a break in the next 6 minutes. So as I said earlier, we're going to just do small discussion. Then you leave the rest. You can take the rest of the day off by allowing the course rep to group us, and the teams can meet and start a discussion on what they're going to do as far as their given topic is concerned. And also, yeah, our first assignment for the week will be given to, or will be posted on the platform just some few minutes in our break. Then we can take the rest of the day to go through and work on it. Then we start major activities of learning next week. As per what the course rep will bring, we will see which group is starting. We'll be doing a lot of communication on the platform. We'll see which group is starting, and they prepare very well for next week. And we all prepare ourselves. We have the slides so we can read every section, can go through, prepare the questions that we want to ask, and also do a lot of research on that particular topics, so that when we come, we can have a very exciting and insightful discussion. So, as I said earlier, let's talk about public procurement. What comes to your mind when we hear that name, public procurement? We are discussing, so let's all share ideas. Okay, Kelvin, you have your hands up. What comes to mind when you hear the word public procurement?
Yeah, hello, Doc. Thank you for the opportunity. I think I was listening to you, and unfortunately, it went off. You were giving us some motivational speeches as well as some advice. Unfortunately, my network went off, and I got the fourth point. You should not be served, but you should serve. But the first three, I lost contact. I lost touch. So I just wanted you, if you could, Just give me a heads up on the first three that you mentioned. Yes.
Okay, Calvin, the pep talk is done, and I think we are zooming into our business for the day. Doc will type or his I call it 10 commandments and post it on the page so that we can all familiarize ourselves with that. So that one will be done. But we are zooming into today's business. So the question that I pose was when we hear the word for the segment public procurement, what comes to mind? And it's very exciting to know that my boss is here with us, so I need to be careful.
Yeah, you need to be very, very careful. You need to be very, very careful. And so make sure with him,
Mr. James Yapia, what comes to mind when you hear public procurement?
Okay, say Andy. Thank you. Well, let me share something small on the public procurement as I know it. So, I think it is the process by which governments and public institutions acquire goods, services, and possibly works using the taxes that we pay, and in so doing, ensuring transparency, accountability, um, yes, and value for money. That is a little I would say concerning public
Thank you.
procurements.
Thank you very much, Mr. Apia, and for such an insightful explanation. All right, any contribution?
Okay, hello, sir. So please,
Yeah,
just to
Pamela.
add to what Mr. Apia said, so is the acquisition process by which government institutions, such as the ministries, departments, the district assemblies, the process by which they acquire goods, works, or services. And then this is done through some approved means, and as he rightly said, for transparency purposes, and also to achieve value for money. You know, the government spends the taxpayers' money in doing some of these things, and so we need to achieve value for the monies that we are spending. So public procurement, simply put, is the means by which government acquires goods, services, or works. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pamela. I think that is a very good one. So how, okay, Mr. Daniel also, okay.
Yes, I just wanted to make a small addition to their meaning that they've submitted. So, in addition to what they've said, I also think it's also ensuring equal share of the public resources to the various public institutions. Thank you.
Good. Well done. Calvin.
That's it. Thank you, Anthony. Sir, I would like to also add to what my colleagues have just mentioned, but I would say it's a subset of purchasing of goods, servicing, and works, which is approved by the government since it relates to public procurement. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Andy, class, they are too much.
They're really good.
No, they are not asking questions, but they are contributing.
Yes.
Or give it to yourselves. Give it to yourselves.
All right. So I think in Mr. Pierre's submission and I think Pamela's submission, you made mention of value for money. That the public procurement activities must ensure value for money, transparency, and fairness. How would they achieve that? How would they achieve that? Can somebody help? How do you achieve value for money? And what does that word even mean, value for money?
Okay, let me try. I will be able to say something meaningful. So when we say achieving value for money, okay, what I understand by it is that whatever you are buying or purchasing or acquiring, it should be beneficial, or it should correlate or correspond to the amount you spent. So for instance, if I purchase something which is worth 1,000 Ghana cedis, and then it doesn't fit or it doesn't conform to my specifications or the purpose for which I purchased it for, it means I've not achieved value for money. So that is something little I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. Yes, Ishmael.
Hello, boss.
Yes, sir.
So since we are discussing public procurement, in outside the public realm, mostly private procurement, they will be thinking about return on investment. So with return on investment, if we are supposed to venture into a particular project, the amount that we are spending on the project in terms of the cost, the profit or the returns should be more than the cost. When we come to public procurement, it is not always entirely the case. When we talk about education, for instance, government builds a lot of schools across the nation, and the return on investment on education, it is more than 10 years ahead. While someone will also say, okay, since return on investment on education, the return is too much, why not do this so that we can get within the shortest possible time money to run other ventures? So return on investment is discretionary based on whoever is in charge. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishmael. Yeah, so we're talking about value for money. Thank you all for the submission from Mr. Apia, Pamela, and Kelvin. Kelvin, you have your hands up. Do you want to make any submission?
Oh, no, sir. Sorry. I need to bring it down. Thank you. Sorry.
Francisca.
Hi.
Okay, you have the floor.
Okay, so I think when I would say value for money is applying the 5 hours. That's the buying at the right time, the right product, all the five, using the 5 hours too in your purchase or in your procurement. That I'm sure using that you'll be able to achieve value for money. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Applying the 5 hours. Okay. The right price. Okay. All right. Mr. Apia.
Yeah. So to add just a little to what my mates have already said, so value for money in public procurement is achieved when governments obtain the best possible combination of that's quality, cost, timeliness for goods, services, and works, as I said earlier. And in so doing, ensuring that public funds are used efficiently and transparently. Then we are saying we are getting value for money. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Stephen?
Yeah, Andy.
Stephen Arthur, okay.
Yeah, Andy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So in public procurement, value for money is achieved through proper planning and competitive sourcing. You see, government is
Stephen, can you reposition yourself? We can hardly hear what you're saying. Stephen. I think we have lost Stephen in there. Okay, so Dennis, you make your submission then. I will just summarize what we have done so far. Then I believe you're going to have a very, very interesting class. In fact, you guys are awesome. So, yes, Dennis, you can bring your submission.
Okay, I want to add a little to all that we've said so far. So I would say value for money in the public sector is ensuring that public funds, the funds that we are using, are being used efficiently to obtain quality goods and services at the very best possible price, not really the cheap price. Let me say, a government also wants to buy medical equipment. If they also choose to buy from the person who quoted the cheapest price, and the machine does not give proper results, it breaks down quickly and all that, that's not value for money. But if they buy something slightly expensive, not too expensive, slightly expensive, that can last longer, perform efficiently, and requires less maintenance and all that, I think that's what we will term as a better value for money in the public sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much for all your contributions. So, in a nutshell, or in conclusion, so public procurement have to do with where the governments or the ministries or the department agencies, municipalities, cities, as the assemblies, use public funds to acquire goods and services and works. To acquire goods and services and works. That needs for national development with the purposes of achieving the objectives for which they intended for. You can buy things, and if that things that you bought do not achieve the purpose for which they are intended for, that is where misappropriation of funds comes in. That is where you be called to the public account committee. Some people come and shed tears and behave as if the money mysteriously vanish or disappear from the public account. So using the taxpayers' money judiciously to achieve the purpose for which they are intended for means you are giving value for money. So I believe we've all seen what is going around, more especially when we work. I like watching the public account committee, their program a lot, because that is where you know whether our money that we pay through tax to the government, for the government to spend on us, are being used well, or somebody is pocketing those money. And at the end of the day, what do we do? Do we hold them accountable? As Mr. Appiah Riley said, it should be fairly done. It should be done transparently. And at the end of the day, somebody needs to account for that. So if all these are not achieved, then somebody needs to come and answer that. Angela, you have your hands up?
Yes, please. I was wondering if the slides can be shared with us, or
yes, I shared the
as
slides
we
on the
go.
platform this morning. Yes, I
No,
did that.
like sharing your screen with us, if it's
today
possible.
is just the prelims.
Okay.
We are going to
right.
dive into serious business next week.
Okay, all right.
So we are just having an overview. We are all just trying to share ideas of what we know about public procurement. And we are going to dive into serious business this week. Okay, so at the end of the day, the money that has been entrusted into the hands of the Ghana Health Service, the Ministry of Health, to ensure that medicines are available in various hospitals, was it rightly done? Do we have the best and the drugs and all the equipment that needed to be provided, of which we have given money, we have paid our tax, and you want these things to be provided? Whoever is in charge is the person doing that. the contractor that has been entrusted with a huge sum of money to construct our roads, has it been done? We have discovered an oil in somewhere around Axim. So we need to hire a consultant. We need to purchase ICT items for various institutions. We need to purchase vehicles for government agencies. All these things constitute or covers the activities carried within public procurement. So in a nutshell, or summarizing it, we say how public sector spends the public money. And can somebody tell me by what margin or by what percentage do our public spending, Ghana's public spending, the current one, take off our GDP? By what percentage? Somebody with current ideas? We a lot to research. What is the current percentage of our public spending as equate to our GDP? Anybody? Start here. Pamela? Okay. So as an assignment, I'll ask next week. By what margin of our public spending is into our GDP? All right, so we spoke.
Hello, Sir Andy. Hello, Sir Andy.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You asked me to give. Is it a percentage or the figure?
The percentage, not the figure.
It should be around 17, 18%.
All right, 17, 18%. Okay, that within the range. It's still within the range.
Yeah, that'd be the range.
Yes, but the current one is a little bit lower than that.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody also posted 18 point something percent in the chat. 18.9%. Elizabeth, yes, we are spending about a quarter. A quarter means 25%. That's way, way above. Somebody also says 16.7% for now. Okay. Should depend on the sector that you are looking at it from. Okay. All right. So we also spoke about value for money. There's one thing that I think Ghana, we are very not good at it. Those that hold public positions. The money has been trusted into their hand. They have been taxed to carry out an activity for the state. And they will come out and do a very horrible work. And nobody hold them accountable. Do we achieve value for money in most of the sectors that public funds have been entrusted into their hand to carry out an activity for the state? If you look at our roads, now there's a popular statement circulating within the system, no bed syndrome. Whose duty is it to provide beds in our various hospitals? And it should shock you to know that people have been given money to carry out this tax. And sometimes, even if they do, the kind of work that they will do, is it value for money? Does it meet standard? Is it something that you can say, oh, within the next 3 years, 4 years, it's sustainable? It best fits for activities for which we intended to achieve. Because somebody is taking a percentage out of it, then the whole nation will suffer. And we always blame people, politicians, leaders, they're not doing their work, they're not doing their work. But when we calm down there, we are motivating them to do that. And at the end of the day, because I met the honorable MP and he gave me 200 cedis, even if honorable is doing something bad, we wouldn't, talk about it. At the end of the day, yeah, honorable, then we all be shouting, honorable, honorable. And we leave them unaccounted for. And they think they're doing something worth recognizing or being honorable. There's nothing honorable about things that most of them do. But yeah, me and you are the judges. So achieving value for money is to ensure that there is an equal balance as far as cost, quality, sustainability, and effectiveness to meet its objective as concerned. So if you buy a cheap product in the name of getting it for a cheaper price, and the sustainability of that product is impaired, then at the end of the day, value for money did not work here. So you need to balance both quality, its sustainability, price. And sometimes price doesn't come in. If imagine you are buying a car, then you buy a car that wouldn't or is unable to move you from Accra to Hawaii. You just go on one trip now, pine. The car is spoiled. Also, because I got it for a cheaper price, then always the car needs to go in for maintenance. And you realize that within a time period, the accumulated cost will even be higher if you would have bought or if you chose to buy a brand new. So ensuring that the item that you are buying is fit for its purpose. It's fit for its purpose. It's very necessary if only you want to achieve value for money. So I'll urge us all, we are all managers, we are all leaders in our various institutions. Anytime that you have been tasked to purchase something for the organization, for the institution, for the department that you head, first thing that you need to think about is what I'm going to buy. Will it serve the purpose? And is it sustainable? Am I getting value for money for what I'm buying? And once you get that, then I think you're in the right path. So I wouldn't bore you much with talks. We will break here. And as I task the course rep, kindly segment the class into 4 equal groups. Then assign each section of the slides to each of the group. I don't know how you're going to, I don't know whether you're going to ballot or you just use your power as the course rep to assign each section to each group. Then you prepare, the first group will meet, will take the class next week. So you prepare a comprehensive detailed presentation to be done next week and the subsequent weeks if it's time for your group. Then we should also read that particular section. Then we prepare well to ask questions, to contribute. It's going to be an interactive class. It's not going to be, all talking and no. We are all going to share ideas at any point in time. At every topic that we introduce, we are all going to ask questions. We are all going to share ideas so that at the end of the day, we own whatever that we have learned, and we can boldly stand and speak with our chest out that we know what we're talking about. I encourage all of us to do a lot of research, so that we can abreast ourselves with the current update of things on the market. and we can also bring them into class as we journey on. So without that much ado, if there's any question or contribution, can bring it out. If not, then course rep, you by close of Monday, I should have all the names of the groups, all the members, all its members, and each of these groups has been assigned with a particular section of the slide. Then the first group will prepare, group one will prepare to do their presentation by next week. Okay, Obed, I can see your hand up.
Yeah,
Let
okay,
me
so I want
let me
to,
please add
yeah,
up. Okay, you Obed, finish.
okay, so I want to come up with a scenario. Let's see how to go, since we are talking about value for money during procuring goods and services. This scenario where I'm a procurement officer and then want to purchase some items, specifically IT items, laptops and other things. And the IT guys brought the specs and those things, and they brought it, and I processed it to procure. And this is a situation whereby when the supplier or the vendor is supplying the items or the IT equipment to us to receive, I realized that some of the specs that IT department gave us, some of the specs were not up to. So in this scenario, as a procurement personnel or procurement officer, what must you do this scenario? I don't know if you are getting me right.
Okay, make it clear. So you are the head of procurement. Then you send a quotation. Okay, the IT people brought their specifications. Then you invited for, okay, then you invited people to bid for it, right?
Bid for it,
then,
sure.
Then the one that ultimately won brought items that do not meet the standard that the IT people brought. Is that what you're saying? Can you make it more clear? Because I was just.
So basically, what I'm saying is, the vendor supplied the equipment, all right.
Okay.
But the contract that we had with the vendor, the specs in the contract, some were not, the goods they provide, some were not up to
standard.
Yes. Some were not up to, were not up to, or were not in the contract. The specs they broke.
Okay. So what do you do as a procurement head?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a question on the floor. Any contribution? So they delivered the item, but outside the specs for what they requested for. So as the head of, what should he do? Has any contribution?
Okay, so sir, please, I think since the vendor or the supplier couldn't meet the organization specifications, the best thing to be done is to return the items. You know, when they bring them, you inspect it before you receive. And so after inspection and you realize that they don't match or conform to specifications, it means the vendor hasn't done justice. And so in my opinion, you let him or her, they return the goods and then provide you with the right items matching the specifications, which was stated clearly in the contract. Thank you.
Sir, please, can I have a follow-up question on what Pamela just said? I want to follow up the question. Okay. So I want to ask, in a situation whereby maybe the vendor is overstocked with, let's say, IT materials or machines, or let's say whatever be what they requested for, their specifications are much higher spec than what the IT team requested for. And in this case, they want to replace the higher spec with what they are requesting for. What are you going to do? Are you going to return those ones too as well?
Number one. Go tell me what 20.2. Number one. Go two. I can say against. Against. You
Kevin,
know
Kevin,
that.
elebow
Which
brapa,
about two?
Kevin.
Yeah, against. Yeah,
Yo, I
against. Which
had it.
about two? That's not yeah. I dare you. About
One
two.
J,
That's not I
Arsenal
dare
one
you.
J. Area. Aba GCT you are. If you Arsenal, Aba GCT you, Aba Accra. Kevin, if you Arsenal, Aba Accra.
Oh, hello, sir. Sir, sorry.
Arsenal, Ajiri.
Oh, sir, Mpocho. Sir,
All
I'm
right.
very
So
sorry.
back to your question.
Sorry, sir.
Those items were not the items that you requested for. However, if those items has been received and you've gone through the receipt or the invoices and you've realized that those are those are not the items that you requested for, you quickly have to return it or reverse it. We have something called reverse logistics. You do same. Fanadia Kamano, and you when I'm requesting it because every receipt must tally with the product or the consignment that you've received. So when the auditors are coming around, after all, the company is not yours. So if the specification is higher than what you requested for, please do the needful. That is why I'm saying you should be very, very disciplined. If you are practicing procurement, the first thing that you have to have it in mind that, or question that you ask yourself that, am I disciplined enough to champion this profession? If you're not disciplined and you are not mindful, you always have yourself or you always put yourself into trouble. Ebia na trouble crumple don't want to na nya ade bia wunwie bibia o. Like what you just said, those items that were received, one is below the specification and the other one is more than the specification. Master, it is not the item that you requested for. In as much as it is the same item, but the specification doesn't tally, means that it is not the item that you requested for. Can you return those items immediately? Don't even receive it from the receiving end. I hope I'm making sense.
Yes, sir. I want to add something.
Good.
In this scenario, the user department, were part of the group of people who the procurement guys who received the item, and they said the product or the item are okay. The specs is higher than what they procure, and they are fighting these procurement guys, procurement officers, that it's okay, so they need to receive it. In this
When you're
scenario, what
faso,
do you do?
if you the when you're faso, you are creating problem for yourself. You are creating problem for yourself. You might think that you are smart. They will go back one day, auditors will come around and they will query you. The fact that the item is a power bank, you requested for 30 watts. What came was 60 watts. Is it the same? Is
No.
it?
But doc, in a scenario or a situation where those items are emergency.
Please, your work and your life is much important than the word emergency. The company might not consider you that, oh, now your emergency now we are the company. No. Once it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. They will even query you. And I didn't know one can change. So why didn't you reverse it? And Papa, yeah, we are never done it at the forefront. Administratively, please work as an administrator or work as you've been aligned or your job description is. You are procurement officer, you are receiver, you are source attendant, you are whatever. Please do justice to the position that you are holding. And for emergency and customer, there wouldn't be a month that your employer will come and tell you that, oh, and then me also when your emergency will finish, I'm paying you on the 5th or on the 6th of the month. It is not that. Well, you dare not go to HR that, oh, when your emergency will finish or more or will pay maybe. Unless of course you go to bank. And no compare better than down more so open overdraft grandpa. So please, you are working one to protect your credibility and integrity. That is why you are practicing procurement. So you should have it in mind that you are a professional. At the end of the best officer emergency, no. After the emergency, they'll come back to you and ask, are you not the same person who was claiming that you are a procurement professional or a procurement activist? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the items that you received, it's not the items that you. Oh, they are the same item. You requested for power bank. Did you check the gig? Oh, yes, I did. Really? Okay, so let's place the order or bring the PO. Let's see. Or the PR. Let's see. The cover buyer, and then a 30, would then on the buy a 60. You might think that one book company, my company name over 30 way. But if you go out there where those items were brought from, they will realize that they've given you a wrong specification. And one here your home better. And the person, they might even think that connection mummy and muye. So I'm begging you, you should be very, very honest and disciplined in our area of specialization. And yes, Samasa, oh, some petty mistake, people will add so many minutes to wait. I hope I've made sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes,
please,
sir.
can I contribute? Can I contribute?
Oh, sure, why
Please
not?
tell me. Ah, in fact, you've made a lot of sense. That's, sir, you know one thing, I really love this topic, advanced public procurement. When you talk about advance, I feel it's all about thinking ahead. That is dream shaking. I think I attended a secondary school that the motto was dream shaking. You always think ahead.
Hey, in front of
So,
him.
yeah, that is the school. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That is the school. The school. That's our motto, dream shaking. And this is advanced public procurement. So, sir, to cut it short, I'd like to know, in terms of advanced procurement, is it possible that, because I learned something in my previous session that procurement basically is about the purchasing of goods, services, and works. But in all things, you need to know about you scratch my back, I scratch your back. That is the underside. If you don't know, it will hit you somewhere. So since we are in advance, sir, my humble appeal, is it possible to know your client or your supplier that you can be able to go in terms with him? It's scratch my back and I scratch your back. Is it also a very good terms that you can deal with? Thank you.
Thank you so much. There's a saying that you always have your 15%. And then oh yeah, na say anchewa, you are safe. And let me tell you one thing. One thing that you have to bear it in mind that you need to be very, very transparent. If you do something for the supplier and the supplier thinks that, oh, you've done so well, so he or she want to appraise you or show appreciation, fine. But never use that word that you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You might be giving that order, but you might not know that that supplier is a friend or a colleague of your boss. They will one day when they sit at maybe a beer table to have some drinks. Oh, Charlie, company be me no, I could be a good pan, Charlie, me man 10% to and no boy my contract. You might not know. And your MD will be eager to know the person because on also pay cheap side to save more money. Because on also want to practice the value of money. Okobodia Wakoko Kevin D. Describe him. Or describe ya and like, oh, okay. Uncle Bibianche, oh, or bed one afro. Can I have the documents from this company? You also know nothing. You brought the documents, he went through and he asked you. What transfer? What really transfer here? Oh no, so way. No, I scratch my bag no. Oh, the kaka ye way because I did that day. I send I did the once, but so please don't practice that. And whenever you get closer to them, they will induce you. And once you are doing scratch my back, you scratch my back. They will make sure that if they are supposed to bring you quality products, yeah, the inferior goods is better. Because I cannot the money. I saw Tineka or better Tineka. Use your mind, oh, use your brain, mastermind. So procurement is full of so many things. So if you're not disciplined, Mobian so oh call say this guy will receive it and then the man call because your baby or kind in ya. You should have a name. Oh wait. Okokwane and so cramp no or sign. Wait and say wait there. On answer Obama 100 cities and 200 cities. You are good to go. So please don't let people add names to your profession. I'm begging you. Sika yempo yenya. Ya wo be to Bank of Ghana. Ya wo be to or to okra still or ye bibia but still onye sika. Ya wo bi so e wo choko. Sika owo no. E draw so say na onu pa kona de bia other Bank of Ghana. Ti sika yempre say a pesca sika yenya. So never rush. If the thing is yours, it will go and come. If a supplier want to award you or appraise you, men first so many ways say, oh, Charlie, me fa kona we na maji. Sa ska ko poji ko mutu fa ya papa bia o. One fan pemba, o do bono misa. One fan no misa, o do be ye nyame bia wo be won say ska na sa. Ntenu gwa so kasa e ba. Then you be asking na ska me de den. One fan bobre bia, o de ade ko o de ade be sebe. Eso nse da nimfa so bia. En do so to say ne o be say sa ska no. So I'm begging you,
Hello,
let's
Doc. Hello,
yes,
Doc.
please. Yes, please.
Hello, Doc. Thank you
Yes,
so
please.
much. In fact, you've really exaggerated this topic very nicely. But yourself, you've gone to, hello, you've really touched on places that you should know that Sikano, and you. That is why I made mention of the you scratch my back, I scratch my back. Doc, Okasa nicely and very fairly. But at the end, you ended up by coming back to that same topic of scratching your back and scratching my back. Because Kano, so when you're able to know your suppliers, what the terms and conditions that you're able to fulfill, once you scratch their back, I believe everything will be fine. Thank you.
Let me say this to you. The supplier you see today, the supplier you see today will go out saying a whole lot of things about you. Oh, this man, and you know, wait and say, no. The money wouldn't go to you. Any mobile, don't mind them. Don't proceed to do something of that sort. Okay. And for the and find this way. Let your bosses understand and know that, hey, no, this guy, wait a minute, pick us around here and fa. That should be your hallmark. Oh, wait, would they try, wait if you leave, but Kevin, if you leave, but you better pick us around, you know. ABNS Campo, be your company's KBO. But near you didn't to, so say, we are running guy. Banner your body, oh, wait, the running guy, now, see, I couldn't do now. Officer, when you edimpa. My redundancy, Bimbra, when you're board in face. So you should be very, very mindful. Very, very mindful. As young as we are, we are yearning to progress in life. I urge you, say, you should be content with whatever that we have. Start scratching on. Don't even leave your fingernails so that you scratch someone's back for. Don't. What the other boo manage yourself for. Nyanyankopon penny or the amount. So you manage it well.
Doug, please permit me to ask a question.
Please go ahead.
This is the private sector person. You see, with the question of they bring a higher spec than what you require, I want to ask if we're to be in my end, assuming I'm procuring laptop or phones, maybe with 32 gigabytes or something, and then the supplier brings something that is a bit higher, and then it also conform or can also do the same work or even better. When the QA, the quality or the RD department, when they check and they realize that yes, this can also do the job, we ask the supplier whether it's not a mistake. Then there will be a documentation on it that, okay, we asked for this, but at the end of the day, you couldn't get, or it's out of stock, or currently it's a new model that has come to replace it. Then there will be a documentation, and then either party signs, both the procurement person signs, the supplier signs, to make it a legal document that it's not anyone that is favoring anybody or it's a mistake anyway. I want to ask, if in the public sector, that contract that is signed, would there be a review at the time where the user department realized that, okay, the item can also perform the same function as what we requested, though it was not stated in the contract? Can there be a review, authority or any higher rank to sign, and for the supplier also to sign, so that in case the public account committee come and they are auditing, when they find out that, okay, this was the instance, maybe it's an emergency, hospital, something, can there be a process like that in the public procurement? If it is yes, then I think they can proceed. But if it is no, then they need to return the item. But scratch your back, scratch my back. With the public sector, I don't know how they do it though. But with a private person, you'll be there and the supplier himself will say, oh, take this. Willingly you like or you reject, because it's indirectly or directly buying your conscience. And with us, when you bring the thing and then we cannot use it, it's not a standard. Whether you give me money or not, we are rejecting it. Nobody is accepting it. So scratch your back, scratch my back for public sector. I don't know how you people do it though. You need to explain to us better. Thank you, though.
Yes. Good. First of all, for the first one, first, don't even receive it. Return the goods. Don't receive it. Then later, auditors will come for them to assess the material that, oh, you needed this, or the account committee, or this person needs to sign. And yet, when I'm requesting yes, so please send it back. If you think that there has been some lapses, you first of all share with me before you. Oh, I need this item. Oh, it's an emergency. Oh, we don't have this in stock, but we have rather this. Okay, then write a note to that effect that you authorize me to send this product once you requested for this. So when the item is coming on site, you have the note attached to it. Don't let them use the item. Nimpo no case emergency, it will reach a time that because one case emergency. Probably it was your phone and okay, but there wasn't any email to affect that changes. When you be because he doesn't remember. He even telling you this. And for the private sector, as you were saying, yes, the person will give you something, and you will tell the person that this is not the exact thing that I requested for. So go back, and since you are dealing with him or her, he will find a way of getting that money from you. They are very smart. So if you are dealing with them, they are very, very smart. It's either one day, product or the babano, a material requirement, and that's what the inferior goods be free, and now say, and so, or what time now with the weakness of some of your receivers. Into the way shift, when a baba, okay, minimum number, about what to be about what man be 1K bis or challenging fashion. Sikana, the man near and run. Ye viano. Item no receiving say 900 per what show invoice when say 1,000 and fan we receive when you be ayo. So you shouldn't engage them. Let them know that this is your principle. Say at the end of the year, that's all. Oh, what brought hamper, and I say why you be honest. What one mananya as supplying work, and I say we to say and fan say you've given me a supplying that I should supply your company. Yes, you admit it. So then you go to the necessary. Oh, what do you need? What do you want us to supply? When I receive the PR, I'll discuss with my team. Then you know how best to get you well supplied. If I think that I don't have that product and I'll get it from Dr. Pokwachia, I'll contact Dr. Pokwachia. Doc, this is what my client need. If he also gets any contracts and he doesn't have those items to supply, he calls me, Doc. Now when many you na shana invoice in the you be supply, then we all do it together. But for the case that I would request for 30 gig and you come along with 60, it is not. I've not received the correct item. So I need not to receive. But if I know that, Dr. Pokwachia, those items that you want us to supply, I have the 60, I don't have that of 30. So discuss with them whether they want it that way. After he discussed with them, then you guys, okay. And the Manon Famras, but you write a note, or you will change the PO. Your bubble PO for or your bubble PR for. Then you create that PR to meet the 60 gig. Then all of us will be on a safer side. Emergency be a new baby you losing your job. You being called names. Oh, wait a man, Kasan, okay, connection. Meanwhile, you were saving the company. So I'm begging, don't ever compromise. I'm begging you. May also my dear you. But not that may just then you influence me or you indict me. Me yet. If I know it is red, it is red. I remember in my last two company, I was supposed to receive some item, not knowing that the lady who brought those items was my boss fiance. I never knew. It was raining and those items were supposed to be 1,100. She brought only, is it 900 or 950? Remaining 150. So it was raining. So she asked me, receive. You just take your time. This is the reason why you are here. Let's take a and 20. I remember maintenance can add 100 and something. It is our work. You don't worry. Hey, my frog boss, my cat channel. I did remember to a debiano. I young friend same too much. The Juman on your dear, your papa dear. You think you are straight, Ama. So I'm calling your boss. He calls my boss, and my boss called. Yamoah, I went here. What's your dream? Obi said the idea about receivers. So, Miss Onya, for us to count before. No, but Lord, you know it is raining. So you receive it later, you can count it and you should allow her to go down to boss. I'm sorry. Let us take our time and count. Or we should wait when the rain stops. We take it where the items are too many. You can't count them as boss. Don't worry, I have time for that. It is 4:30. We are about close time to boss. You don't worry. If I'm supposed to stay overtime and I won't be even mark overtime, I'm cool. You Monday, you come and I'll come and meet you at office. And he called the lady, and the lady came. Can I say can I only do my order? You are report to I bet you be ever Monday. We counted the item and it was short with 150. And I realized that most of the items say a shame tenner, a buona a 9, a boy 8. And made the woman return those items. He reported to me to my boss, and my boss received the item onto me from back. Now, assembly about no, I'm saying, boss, if that be the case, please send a mail to me that you allowed me to receive this consignments in regard to blah 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 blah. I waited. I don't know whether it's today that the mail will come. So I rejected. So anytime that those people are coming, now Lord or Abba shift or wait, I know the internet double call from one can say no the Abba. So you see the credibility and the hallmark that I've created. Had not been that, they would jeopardize my credentials or my credibility. So I'm begging you, you need to be very, very transparent, disciplined, and honest. Your choice car, which will be a baby, I say, what on some my Jimmy, who you are my member, but Medio, Melo the magic, but not to downplay with my job or not to play with my intelligence. That one I'll be very, very mad at you. Men fancho. And you say a yen is and for so many yen but antessa no feel say oh for kululu be a between my integrity. That's some so mu. What supply ko be no ho. I'm also a supplier, so I understand some of this work. And so what when you be man advice so and I say if you don't have someone to guide and coach you, you always as Obo Didra, Debi Odidra be Oboka. Odidra be Oboka. And so now you're fault. So I'm begging you, just adjust yourself, be disciplined, be honest, and be objective. Thank you. Please, I'm here for you. You are the reason why I'm here. Mumu know who I'm in here. And to ask
Okay,
your
Doc.
questions, yes.
Okay, Doc. So please, mine is not a question, but then it's rather a contribution. So is in relation to procurement officers receiving or taking gifts from suppliers or contractors. So I remember when I was in school, one of our lecturers, a procurement lecturer, mentioned that there are certain gifts that, as a procurement officer, you can receive, and there are others that is a no-go area. So let's assume a supplier at the end of the year wants to appreciate the organization for doing business with him or her. The supplier can as well bring or gift the procurement office or the manager or even the entire organization their souvenirs. And so when they give you marks, branded marks, pens, pencils, books, those things, those souvenirs, calendars, those ones are of little or less significance. Kind of the amount involved is not much bigger. And so those ones, when you receive them, you're on the safer side. Or better still, when they give to you an amount that is quite huge, if you receive it, then you have to declare, okay, so that your bosses or the entire organization or management knows about the gifts that the supplier has presented. Because sometimes they might be saying, oh, this is just a token of appreciation, they will just coin it in that manner so that it wouldn't look like they want to buy your conscience or something. And so when you are receiving, if you're a procurement officer manager and you're receiving gifts or taking gifts from your suppliers, it's not a bad thing, but then you have to know the kind and the type of gifts that you receive from them so that, in the future, you save yourself from a lot of issues. So this is a little contribution I can also share in relation to, procurement professionals taking gifts from suppliers. Thank you.
Good. I have a book. I've written a book titled Procurement Fraud. I would advise you guys to get a copy. Procurement Fraud. Everything that we are discussing here is in the book. Everything is in the book. We had a seminar on procurement fraud and ethics, and the lead facilitator was lawyer Frank Mante. That's he's the PPA boss. He was the lead facilitator. So I have that book here. If you're interested, you share your name, then I'll get you the book. When God willing, I'm coming face to face. When I'm coming face to face, I'll come with the book. If you get one, it's fine. It's not compulsory though, but most of your assignments and so many things will be coming from the book because I've geared the course content, everything to write the book. So I will share some of the books that I've written on your platform. Those that you wish to get, you make your request, you will get it for you. And again, the procurement fraud. Since most of you want to be abreast, you don't want to be free cheated in the field of procurement, it is advisable for you to get a copy of the procurement fraud book. So right after this session, I will share the books that I've written so far. Those one that you are interested, kindly share with me. You compile the list. I'll send it to the printing press for them to get a copy. Then you all have it together. Back to what is it, Pamela? Pamela, who shared, or is
Yes,
who?
dog. Yes, dog. Please, I was the
Good.
one.
We
Doc,
have
please, how
gifts.
much is the book?
Oh, let's discuss that later. Okay. Let me add up to what my dear lady just said. There are gifts and there are gifts. Those magazine, no, those diary, pens, and whatever. the supplier is using to also advertising him or herself. That is one. Two, those things are normal. We don't even call it a gift. But a gift that someone is giving to you because he or she has tendered his document for a contract, then you should be very mindful. One be medwuma unim say me a manager. O buy o kono one ma envelope. Lord obeji o. But that envelope doesn't mean that me from medwuma receipt and say medwuma stamp and fancy way so from out. I'll listen to whatever that you have. If I think me to me I'll let it be plain to you. Charlie, where the emfa. Memma umfa your reggae to come and change my hip life. I will never allow you to use your dollars or your cedis in exchange of my dollar. I will never agree. If you keep on doing this to them, they will learn sense. But when we take the money and still say, imagine it's cool until I come here now, compare say, make sure so documents, and so be tender your friends and boss no one should be paid or paid here. My friend actually, what in the end day and then to me win contract. What do I stand to get from this? This will be the same person to tell people that we we no pep kakration in Asia, say no be you. No, do good in mass. No, the good in mass. But genuinely, say, or more be built to say, a song, and not bro company anymore. Go for it. Where I was working, Takwa Mine, go for it. We have a gift. Is it gift tables? A gift visa? Go and give those gifts to those people for them to HR to receive, and they'll call the person in question. As soon as the side gift you have, be as soon as you had near shady womb. On what capacity in turn of the mouth? No, be one door the chair and run on. Assembly about only problem. I remember a supplier bought Venza for my manager, supply chain manager. On the 23, and he made sure that when you're big contractor now, my boss gave him that contract when he qualified, but he was thinking that say my boss here anye we mananka onya we. So he bought him Brian Saturn after Venza about system. It was 2010 or so 29. So you can imagine a contractor buying a luxury car like Venza saloon one be. I say a long boot, but hydraulics, nice one. So Lord, supply bi no adwuma no edo. Eti ase ye pa dia. Ehun sa wo kura chale be di de o. Nti adwuma no so na so ne ye. Nti bone o wom nya mesua, papa wom nya so mesua. Ene menne. So it will be hard for people to me what the margin be dia agro. No. I will even advise you that so in the course of our delivery, it will reach a time that say young can crumple maybe along the line to come. We have something we call supplier development. The supplier might think that he or she is being smart on you, but you realize that you are appraising or you are teaching him or her what to do. Me, one man contract say I should provide you these items. When I come to your organization, I'll ask, wait to say, or buffer stock to say, oh yeah, then no. Next time, make sure that when it is half, then you start making your preparation. More or less, you've not paid for that consultancy, but I've given you a consultancy advice. I'm into consultancy. So if I realize that what you are doing won't help you, quickly I will advise you. Open so Dimitri Ubehu. There's so many things that we do we ourselves, we don't know the trend and the way it will lead us to. You are a procurement manager. You are project and procurement manager. So in the lights, you should project and also manage your company well. You should also make sure that whatever comes in and out from the company lies in your hand. A manager, the BBCB first. So if you're a manager and you're able to serve your subordinates, but if you want to be too rude on them, after all, I'm your manager, I'm making the SOT, we leave this, my council, hey, pay. That position that you are there enjoying, obey the big pen. or retirement. Those people that he step on their toe and then on from because he knew what he did to them. You said the coin. If you listen to Kofi Kinata's latest song, also Brandon Puweje Nana Umu baby Podoko, Hundo. Yes, yeah, the coin. You build a mansion. You like just one roof of complaint to me that pack a senior baby can crib in a better man action. Yet you wake up in the morning and you've been training your shoulders. Hey, yeah, yes, open. So let's be very um very humble, submissive. Let everybody. Hey, now we one major. Pamela one major. Oh, Pemi, I've been waiting for you. Oh, I'm not. Sorry. In the afternoon, Pemi, how are you feeling now? Are you okay now? Oh, in the evening. Oh, we just closed. Though I was calling to check up on you. And then my brapa will with you. People always love to hear from you. Oh, na Pemi, why one major? You internet adwuma ha adwi. That is why we are enjoying ourselves. Hey, yempa nkonyamba e. Unko live fe, everybody is happy. When you are about to come pay, no be a mansion. Boss back, that type back. Shouldn't happen that way. Procurement is full of friendly things. It's like marriage. Procurement, it's like marriage, marriage. I will one day teach you the reason why procurement is married. Because the match is my dear. I'm anointed to talk to make us me. If you have any question, because I wanted us to close 5 so that you can have time to also have your demarcation of slides and groups. So that God will Monday you share with me. And the class rep you share equally with me and the profile of everybody so that I can have the database. So when I'm teaching, maybe make sure some there are 4 BI area. And those that I need to advise, people are running their own business. They want consulting advice. People are also into business or they are running company or company for people. They do account for. We can also share advice and we all move together. You shouldn't hesitate to call me or to WhatsApp me or to follow me whenever you need my advice. So the floor is open. If you have any question, you can ask. If you have any advice, you can share with us, suggestion, critique, then we can end the class for today. God willing, next week, we go strictly to what we've discussed today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, since there's no people are leaving. Oh, hey, sir. Okay, so since there's no question, any contribution, permit me to use this opportunity to thank you all for having me and having time with me and share with me. I
Hello,
must say it
Morgan.
is a privilege for me as I. Oh, okay. Do you want to say something, or I should continue?
Yes. Doc, please. In my situation, I rejected a gift from a supplier. Hello.
Please, we are listening.
Hello.
Yes, we are here.
Yes, I rejected a gift from a supplier. Not to know it was the head of entity that brought the supplier. So I was being called and sanctioned to the extent of transfer to a sister agency. That is my crime of where I am now.
You rejected an offer.
Yeah, a gift from a supplier.
What was the situation? What gift was that? And what was the supplier demanding from you that you rejected?
It was
It was what?
you after everything through.
It was what?
Money. Oh, hello.
Please, we are listening.
I said the supplier gave a gift and it was money. And I not the supplier ahead of the entity that supplier. So sanction to the head of, to the extent of transfer from my place to a sister agency. So
Oh. Yeah, let's discuss this off air because it seems your network is not helping at all. Please, any other?
Hello, Doc.
Yes, boss.
Mine is with the thesis. I don't know whether we can follow on you anytime we need you in terms of that, sir.
My consultancy ran so many academics or academia things in our academics, whether being assignments, thesis, um, in fact, training. If you want us to come and train your organization or your staffs, you can fall on us. So any other challenge regarding to, at times you might even think that right after masters you want to pursue PhD. After we having discussion, I'll know the reason why you want to offer the PhD. If it is advisable for me to advise you to pursue PhD, I will. If not to, I will tell you it's waste of time. Invest that money elsewhere. So we advise education, academics, contracts, businesses, a whole lot of things that we do. So whenever that you need our assistance, even in marriage, we do counseling. So we can have discussion on all of them. If you want to fall on us, you are there 24/7 to create assistance for you guys.
All right, Doc. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Ejaba.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, Doc. In the course of the discussion, the TA did mention of some of these professional certificates and said that
Yeah.
some of these things you can be there to assist some of these certification. And
Yeah.
so, yes, just as you've mentioned, after the class, some of us will contact you and then know what to do. Or if there is any other thing you would love to share with us, that's also fine.
Oh, I think we have a lot to talk about, but let's focus much on what we are supposed to, do in this period of time. However, if you have any peculiar challenge that you want us to discuss, whether you want to join any other professional body and you want to sort for an advice, you can DM me for us to have our private chat. You might be discussing something that wouldn't be beneficial to some of you wasting the time. Penisa, I want us to, since you've been given the headlines that this is what we can do for you, you can just DM, then you can have that discussion. That is why when someone asked the course of the book, I said no. Let us finish whatever that we are doing, then we can engage elsewhere, then we share that off. Because it is my personal thing. And this thing that we are doing is for GCTU, not myself.
Very well, sir.
Thank you so much for understanding. So can we end the
Hello,
class now?
Doc. Please,
Yes.
can we get your contact and TA's contact too?
Oh, I think today I was welcomed on the platform.
Oh, okay. All right.
So my name there is Asetnapa.
Okay. Okay,
And let
Doc.
me tell you the reason behind Asetnapa. After all the 10 points that I've shared with you, say ede akumapa, nasa ede ajumpa, ede kauna de nantua, wasetna oya papa.
Yeah.
So that's the reason of Asetnapa. Fa akumapa na ajumpa nantu, na wasetna oya papa. So Asetnapa. Your life can never be meaningful if unkra good hearts, if you don't have good mindset, your life can never be meaningful. But if you have all these qualities that you shared, the 10, then God will never disappoint you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, sir. On behalf of the class, we would like to thank you for today's session. Thank you very much for the advice too.
All right, so let me at this juncture also thank you so much for the opportunity that you've given. I know the class, you were about 80 something, but I had the majority, 60 plus. I do encourage you that God willing next week, you should all come in our numbers. Again, permit me to also use this opportunity to say sorry to those words that I use that are very offensive. If there is, if there's nothing of that sort and I've stepped on anybody's toe, can you find a place in your heart and forgive me? As we are all journeying on, if you don't forgive me, you can't forge on. So can you find a place in your heart to forgive you? And never hesitate to DM me whenever you have any challenge, any issue. Let's do it together. We might not know ourselves today, but probably tomorrow we can enjoy the benefit of we meeting here at GCTU distance. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for everything that you've shared with me today. May God bless us all. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.
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 Yeah, hello class. Please don't go and
Bye, Doc.
let me highlight one or two things before we go. So, like Doc rightly said, I'll send a Google form for everyone to fill to compile the names and then the details, the information that he requested onto the platform for this program. So please, it will not be on the main platform. It will be on this the advanced procurement platform. So you fill that one, and then that of the assignments that we have earlier on will be on the main page, and I'll also post it on the other course platform necessary for it. So please, and also about the groupings, we are maintaining the groups that we have. So because we have 4 units in this lecture, I'm going to merge them, which I have already done that, and I'm here to send to him. So please, I am not going to do any regrouping and any other thing. It's very tedious. So I have merged group 1, 2, and 3 as one group 1, and 4, 5, 6 as another second group. Then it follows like that. So please, I'll send the groups to the page, and then also the Google form that you'll be filling. When you find your name in the group, you attach the group number to the Google form that you are filling. So it will highlight the necessary details that you have to kindly fill it as it is, please. We beg you. And then also the use of capital letters and all that. We should capitalize each name so that it will be uniform in that regard. Thank you very much. And don't forget that closing date or time for the submission of the assignment is 6 p.m. tomorrow evening. Thank you very much. It's a Google form that has a key. So at 6 p.m. exactly, it will lock. And when it does, me as an administrator, I'll not even be able to unlock it because I've linked it to Docs Google Drive. So everything will go there straight. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Papa, do we
Papa.
have
Daniel,
lectures?
please, can you send
We have
The new
lectures
platform
tomorrow.
so we can try and
Yes,
then add
so
it.
because of the lecture we had in the week, and tomorrow's lectures may not come on because Doc has a class and he has not reached out. But I'll get in touch if he can do something and add up to the credit hours that we did in the course of the week, which I am so much not convinced that it will happen because he says that he has 2 classes on that's tomorrow. So it will
Yeah,
not
Daniel.
happen. So tomorrow
Yeah.
we don't have a class. Yes.
A
Yes,
question.
Clement.
Daniel, please, with the new platform, some of us
Talk
are not on it.
Please, I shared the link onto the main page so that you join. So you
Daniel. Daniel. Daniel, can you hear me, please?
Hit the main page. Please, you'll find it. If and then yes, sir. Hello, Clem. I
Yeah.
can hear you, please.
I'm saying that with dog changing the time to the weekday, it did not really help a lot of us. I was not on the class. I know most people were not there. So is there something we can do about it? Because if it's going to maintain the weekday, it's going to affect so many of us. What are we doing about that? What's the school saying?
Okay, thank you very much for your question. So yesterday, um, was it yesterday when Doc took us for the short session, and I was expecting that we'll come out because I posted that the grievances and all concerns will be addressed because he told me that is what he would do after the class. And when he was done, and people were rather interested in the exams because, because he said we'll do the class pa pa pa. People were like, then the exams he will do it pa 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 instead of vehemently registering their concerns. But then also I've had some communication behind the scenes and with some of our colleagues, and then I'm in talks with the program coordinator, and we are looking at what best we can do. So please, I'm still on it with the program coordinator. We'll try and come up with something. And if there is any information, I'll update everyone so that we prepare towards that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, value.
So if there is
Hello,
nothing
Danny.
else, yes, sir.
Hello, Danny. Yeah,
Hello.
please, some of us were lost along the way because of network issues. So I will plead if you can channel all the necessary information we need to know and prepare ourselves for on the main platform so that at least those who were having some network issues can also.
Yes. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you for raising this issue. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Do you mean
Daniel.
the
Hello,
lecture
Daniel.
time?
Hello, Daniel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Kwame, I can hear you.
Yeah, please, can you reshare the link again? And some of us are not on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
We are not
yes,
finding it.
so I will try and reshare it onto the main platform so that you join the respective groups, and then I'll also put the link for the Google Forms too on it. And please, I'll plead with everyone because of the way the sometimes the messages, the information comes in. We should be visiting the page regularly. Because some people you put something and then they'll come back later. I know we are all busy, but some will come back later and be like, you should send it to me individually or privately. And I mean, you understand. Thank you. So I'll do that. I'll do all of that after the call. I'll do all of that. So if there is no other concerns, I would like to exit. Thank you all. Bye bye.
Thank you. Too. Bye.
But please, should you have any peculiar challenge, just DM me. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. And good job.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, I'm still here.